Hi everyone. I hope that you enjoyed the tip from last week on beginning with worship to establish a platform for your time with God. This week, we will look at another part of the Lord's Prayer in Matthew 6, which is Jesus teaching us to pray. So, we will begin today with Thy kingdom come, Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Now, one great thing about prayer is that you get to see something in the spirit realm rather than just what we see in this natural world. There is a spirit realm that is really more real than what we tangibly see, more real than this sofa I'm sitting on today. And prayer takes us to that place. It's communion with God, and it thrills the heart of God when we see how great He is, His majesty, and His supernatural kingdom. There is the will of God that exists in the heavens, and He wants to bring that into our lives on a daily basis, as well as bringing it into planet Earth. So, the next portion of my prayer time is establishing His will for my life, for others, for my church, because it is the gate of heaven to the earth, for my community, and for the world. Remember, God wants to be involved in every aspect of our world. He wants to be invited in, no matter how big or how small. This time of prayer helps me to set the priorities of my life right, and it helps me to set my heart right. The Bible does say in James 5:16 that the effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man or a woman does avail much. I like the Message version of this. The prayer of a person living right with God is something powerful to be reckoned with. Wow, that's pretty awesome. In other words, a right heart mixed with passion is a force in the spirit realm. Now, He only has good for us. He has the perfect plan, and through prayer, I become lined up with the plan He has in heaven for the world and me. For example, as I began to pray for His kingdom to come to bear in my life, I might pray for Him to create a right spirit in me. Remember, humility is a right estimation of yourself. Then I might pray that my thoughts would line up with Him and His Word. And most of all, that He would set a guard over my mouth. That's a hard one. But God, what He has in heaven for me today, I'm not begging, but I'm just believing for that in my life. Then I can go on to maybe pray for my husband, praying for wisdom for him and his leadership, his dreams to come to pass, help for him, things like that. And it's amazing how when we begin to pray, believing that what God has in heaven, He wants to bring down to earth, how fear, anxiety, and stress get released from our lives because we see what He sees. Also, I find that whatever I seek God for and pray for becomes dear to my heart. It's easy to love something and forgive something when you have made an investment in prayer. I believe a lot of mistakes can be averted, a lot of relationships can be saved, and a lot of grace can be released when we have touched that thing in prayer. So in closing, let's begin to pray for His will and kingdom to come into the world that we live in. It will amaze you how you will change, and prayer will become more than a discipline. It will become a delight. So enjoy.